Hello and welcome back to the curriculum information video for Term 4 in Red Class. I hope that everybody has had a lovely restful half term and are excited about coming back to see what Term 4 has in store for us. Just before I move on to Term 4, I'd like to quickly reflect on the fun that we had in Term 3, as we certainly had lots of it. We went on our school trip to the Guildhall Museum, where we had our maths workshop. We obviously had our term in Forest School, where we learned lots of new skills and had a great time in the outside. And we made our delicious Gruffalo crumble in DT. And of course, we had our visit from an alien. And our alien visit brings me on quite nicely to our theme of learning this term, which is We Have Liftoff, which, as you can see, is all about space. So in maths this term, we are going to be looking at place value within 50 and then moving on to measurement, length and height. In English, we're going to be looking at a different range of text types, so fact files, letters, short stories, diary entries, and as you can see below, I've put the key skills that we will be looking at this term also. In history, we're going to be looking at the life of a significant individual, being Neil Armstrong, of course. In computing, we're going to learn how to move a robot. In RE, we are looking at the overarching question, why does Easter matter to Christians? In DT, we are going to be making our very own moon buggies and exploring and using different mechanisms. In PSHE, we're going to be thinking about what can we do with money. In science, our topic this term is materials, so we're going to be identifying different materials, naming them, describing them, comparing them, and also doing an experiment with them also. In music, the children are going to continue their learning with Mr. Bailey, where they will be experimenting with creating, selecting and combining sounds using the interrelated dimensions of music. And in PE, we are going to be focusing on football skills and rounder skills. So lots of learning to be done, but also lots of fun to be had. In regards to PE, our PE days are going to stay the same this term on Monday and Tuesday. As always, please can the children come into school in their PE kits on those days without earrings, please. Earrings really must be removed before PE, as unfortunately we are not able to remove them for the children, and it would be a shame for them to have to miss out. Instead of spelling this term, sending spellings home, I would like the children to really practice counting in their multiples of 2, 5s and 10, please. Not only is this one of the objectives within our maths learning this term, it is also just a really incredibly useful skill that will benefit the children's maths learning throughout their time at SMAP. In week 1 and 2, I would like the children to focus on and be practicing counting in their 10s. In week 3 and 4, practicing and counting in their 5s. And in week 5 and 6, counting in their 2s. And at the end of each 2-week block, I would just be sort of speaking to the children and asking them to count in their multiples of that we've been practicing over those 2 weeks, just to hear their fluency with counting in that multiple. With lost items, please can I just remind that all belongings should be very clearly named. I'm sure lots of you have seen our cloakroom within the classroom and how easy it is for things to get lost in that cloakroom. But obviously, if things are named, it makes them a lot easier to find. In regards to communication with myself, I'm always available to talk to on the gates on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and of course on the doors at the end of the day every day. Alternatively, I'm happy to receive messages via Class Dojo and will respond as and when I am able to. Aside from that, obviously you can always look on our class page on the school website, of which I will be updating throughout the term with little snippets of the children's learning, as well as any sort of current information that you need to know. And I will continue to be posting on Dojo as I have this far. In regards to other school bulletins and key messages, these will be coming through on parent mail as always, so do just keep an eye open for any messages there. I really look forward to what Term 4 has in store for us, and I'm looking forward to seeing the children then. Thank you. Bye.